All right, so let's talk about some recent games we've been playing. Okay, let's transition.
New
into
or
recent,
old?
What have you been playing in the last month? Like, what's most recently? What's on your mind? Like, what are you gonna go play later when you have time?
Probably GTA 5.
You're still playing GTA 5?
Yeah, but
So
not the story.
No.
It's all about the online, bro. It's all.
What?
Oh my god, you have no idea. It's
Did
not even.
you finish the story or no?
No, I haven't even started the story.
What?
I haven't even. No, I haven't even started. It's the only reason I started the story was because in order to play with your friends, you have to be at a certain. You have to do so much of the story in order for you to connect with your friends. So that was the only way I can get online.
It's a brief part.
Right, like a tutorial or something. Right. So you got to go through the tutorial, blah, blah, blah. Once you do all that, once you get to your house, then you go outside, then you can go online. So that's what I did. So the moment I started going online, I never went back to the story. Like, literally, like, online's where it's all at. It's online GTA. You can spend a good 8-10 hours easily just roaming the streets and playing with your friends, and that's what happens. Like, I'll get enthralled. I'll lose all track of time and just stay on with, like, my friend Ross. Like, he'll just take me around, and people that own
is fun.
Yeah, the people that own a lot of money,
for a while.
They have money and they have houses and they just take you around, driving you everywhere. It's a world that I caught myself thinking that, like, on the drive down here, like, I saw a Corvette next to me and I kept thinking, man, what's stopping me, just like in the game, from getting out of my junky car and running into theirs and kicking them out. I'm like, oh, there's some repercussions, dude, in this world.
That used to happen to me when I used to play Katamari 2. Or Katamari Damacy or Katamari,
good game,
whatever it was on PS2, not 2. It was on PS2,
right?
And I played the hell out of it. We played it like so much that when I was driving around, I'm like, oh, I got to start hitting those things to roll them up, and then I can progress to getting bigger, and then roll those things up, and then roll that up, because all you do is roll stuff up. You just roll stuff up.
That's all it is.
And it was just like penetrating my mind in real life, and it's funny when video games do that. They cross over. And they make you think about doing the same thing in real life.
Which is absurd, because there's no way you're going to, like, bunch up a bunch of cars into trees, into houses.
Exactly. So it's like, it's so ridiculous.
But in your mind,
but it's funny.
You're going through it, the motions. I do it all the time. I think about getting out of cars and jumping into nicer cars and taking off, and I think about that all the time. I'm like, living the world of GTA.
Is great. I mean, I played it all the way up to when Fallout came out. Then I started playing the hell out of Fallout 4.
Dude, listen.
I haven't stopped playing it.
You got Fallout 4?
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. So, I was just going to mention this. Everyone was getting Fallout 4. Fallout 4. Everything's all about Fallout 4. So then I've never even entered the series whatsoever. I mean, I haven't been living under a rock. I've heard about Fallout 4, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. So, but I never give them a chance. At the time, they weren't my cup of tea. So, I gave it a chance. I did. I said, let me try. If I'm going to, everyone was playing Fallout 4. I was like, I'm not going to jump into 4. If I've never even started or playing any of the series, I want to jump back to as far as I can, which is Fallout 3, without going into the PC versions of 1 and 2.
Okay.
I couldn't, I've got them. I just got no means of playing them.
Okay.
So I went as far back as I could, and I started with 3. I am so glad I started with 3, brother.
3's fun.
3 is just
Megaton. It's awesome.
I couldn't, dude. When that game finished, and it finished very fast for me.
You finished it?
Oh yeah, I finished that game backwards and forwards. And
what did you choose at the end? Spoiler alert.
Well, there's only one ending. You gotta die. I killed her.
You can not die, but you died.
No. See, the thing is, you don't know that until you buy the DLC, which is bullshit. Because it ends with you dying.
Right.
Spoilers.
Right.
If you haven't played the game, tough shit. It's been out 2008. It's been out 8 years. I mean, come on. So spoilers. At the end of the game, you are supposed to die, right? And I thought that was just I thought that was just bullshit, you know? Like, oh man, you died, and that was it. And I just recently started playing this game, mind you. There's still DLC from 2008 that you can purchase, which is what I wind up doing. I was like, I need more. I was like, I need more. I need more. I can't, like, this story, granted, there was a lot of side quests. I still had a lot of the game to go through, but the main story was just so short to me.
It was.
And so I'm like, I need more. I need more. What can I do to get more of this? And I looked up if there was any DLC, and sure as hell there was.
Oh, yeah, there's like...
I bought them all.
Yep.
I bought them all. It was like 5 of them.
Yep.
And I bought them all, and I continued the story, and Broken Steel continues right after when you die, or, you know, technically you die. And the Broken Steel starts off where they did rescue you. You know, you wake up 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, or something like that. And you continue on there. Some of the DLC is kind of far-fetched, though. I felt like the mothership with the aliens. I don't know if you know about that one, but there's a DLC where the aliens, you go up to the aliens ship, and that was kind of weird. I was like, this really doesn't fit into the Fallout genre, you know, like, where are they going with this? I think they just wanted to come out with something, you know? And, but I played it nonetheless, you know, I played all the DLC, and I finished it, and I just want to start it again. It's so good, but I don't want to do that because I want to start Vegas now.
Yeah, going to New Vegas.
And then after Vegas, I'm going to do 4. New Vegas
is fantastic.
Yeah, oh yeah, I hear nothing but good stuff about Vegas. So that's something I want to get into next. Definitely.
Yeah, New Vegas is really gonna be fun, and then
it's such a time guzzler, though.
Oh, dude, man. Yeah, Fallout 4. This is the way I approach it so far. The first 2 weeks, I dove in like crazy. I was playing it 5+ hours a day.
Yeah, you can easily do that,
maybe more. And I was like, I mean, while I was in school and while wife and all this stuff, I'm still like cramming 5-6 hours in a day.
Wow.
I'm like staying up super late and like just like playing the shit out of it. And then, and it's such a good game. The atmosphere is amazing. The VATS targeting system, the power armor, everything in it is so fun. Collecting, exploring, the quests, the creepy stories, the creepy characters you meet, the just exploring and like really you just need to put yourself in that person's situation, and like for me, coming across any building, any settlement, I'm like kind of have this feeling of like a little anxiety, like, fuck, who lives here, or who could be here, like, what is this, like, do people get wiped out from radiation, or like robot zombie army, like, they have like crazy stuff in this game, and the stories are so good. I was just playing some of the ones in Diamond City where this doctor takes this guy, and I guess he messed up his surgery because he wouldn't stop moving or something, and then he just cut him into pieces, like his legs and arms.
Gross.
I was like, fuck, and he was like down in this basement, and they're like, you can't tell anybody about this, and it just got really intense, and I was like, man, it's just one little side story, right? And there's so many I could bring up, and it's just been such a great game because it's like this deep novel. As you play it,
really
it writes
is.
Itself.
The more you delve into the game, the better the story for me like it gets. For instance, like all I know is Fallout 3. Like I don't know any of the story in Vegas. I don't know any of the story in Fallout 4. I try to keep myself pretty much distanced so that I don't I don't spoil it for myself. But I've seen gameplay of Fallout 4, and it just looks so refined. Like I'm playing 3, and then I see 4, and I'm like, oh my god, it just looks so much better.
Dude, it's awesome. I mean, if you have the patience to play through New Vegas, do it.
I am. Oh, I'm totally am.
Then I'm not going to talk even further about it, but it's 4 is just awesome.
I'm working my way there.
I'm playing about 30 minutes to an hour a night. I know that's not a lot.
No.
That's not a lot. But that's all I have time for right now. And I'll get like 1 or 2 quests done, and then that's it. I'm out of time.
Yeah, well, that's
I'm too tired, or
yeah.
it's too late, or I got to go do something. Like that's it, and that's my daily like input. But I got sucked into this other. Are you done talking about Fallout 4?
Oh yeah.